weekend, and I normally door knock like 100 doors
Or
the
live
day
again.
before or
Okay.
whatever. And I didn't, because just that uncertainty of, you know, how homeowners were going to perceive that. But I had 25 families through in 2 days.
Yeah,
So, I mean, it hasn't, as of last weekend, stopped
right.
people coming.
But just think about 25 families through, and how do we resolve that with no more than 10 people at a gathering? I do think that we're going to
Yeah.
get to that place. And
Well, that
again,
was over 2 days.
yeah, that's what I'm saying though. I think we just have to be aware of where we may go with this.
Yeah.
Until we do, believe me, we're going to be here. We're going to have our doors open. Until someone tells us we have to shut them down, we will be here.
Do you
However,
actually think that will happen?
I don't
Think that
know.
will happen?
I don't know. It's happening in other parts of the country already, so we have to be aware that it could happen.
Well, I know that one thing I heard yesterday was, people have been closing bars and people haven't been able to meet, but there are some people that are beginning to fight against this, and they're reopening bars. Go to North Florida.
Yeah.
They're sick of it. They're
Well-
just being told what to do.
Yeah, we'll see.
For another
We'll
15.
see. Again, we're going to be compliant with the law, and we're going to also be cautious with our public, because regardless of how we probably have all varying levels of tolerance for this.
Yeah.
Some of us are like, oh, it's no big deal. Some of us are terrified. Some people that are older and maybe have some lung compromise issues. I mean, people are dying from this, and we have to take that seriously. And I think we need to just use the idea that regardless of how we feel, the people that we encounter are going to have varying levels of threat. So I don't think virus jokes or the toilet paper jokes are a little funny, but I think we need to be really cautious. So let's go through, why do scripts work? And with your permission, we're still only a half hour in. So with your permission, we're just going to go over some scripts and why do we think they work?
Once the script gets internalized, it just portrays extreme confidence.
Absolutely. So Chase says once it gets internalized, it portrays extreme confidence. I'm going to take it back a little further. Everything in life is a script. Everything in life is a script. There's a difference between scripted and well-rehearsed, scripted and robotic, scripted and internalized, and the way we speak to each other. So I remember my aunt came to visit my husband and I once, and she's like, oh my goodness, you guys are so gratuitous with one another. But I have never said to my husband, please, see, I just said it now, please pass the salt, or may I have the pepper. That's the way we speak in our home, and it's scripted, because I was told, say please and thank you, and may I, and my husband still to this day laughs at me when someone says, hello, is this Lisa Spencer when I'm on the phone? I say, this is she. That's how I was trained to say it. I know other people have a different way, perhaps. He laughs at it, but that's a script. I was taught that's how I answered the phone. My father had a business, and when we answered the phone at home, we said, this is she, or this is he. So, it's all scripted. Life is scripted, and scripts work. So, lead generation for dummies. Here's my favorite, and we just went over it. When can we meet? The minute someone says, how's the market? I'd love to discuss that. When can we meet? Close the appointment right there. Now, here's the thing. When can we meet? Might be in several months. When can we talk about that? When can we schedule some time when the kids aren't in the background to really go into a deep conversation about that? Don't forget, even your casual conversations right now, schedule a phone call appointment or a Zoom call. Hey, I'd love to show you some statistics about what's been going on in the market. Can I schedule a Zoom call with you later today so I can show you some that and some properties you may be interested in seeing? Don't just send them an email. They're being bombarded with email. I get 100 coronavirus emails a day from everybody. I'm kind of tired of those emails. I could go on the news too if I want that information. When can we get together to discuss? Start again from The Alchemist with a purpose in mind. What do you want to talk about this week? And then ask that question. When can we get together to discuss the impact of this virus on the real estate market? Well, we don't really know that specifically yet, but we do know it's grinding to a halt right now. Lead generation for the sphere of influence. as your realtor, I want to make sure I am providing you with all of the real estate related services you need. Did you receive the market update I sent last week? Is there anything else I could do to provide better service? I'm calling to ask for your help. Our team has set some lofty goals for 2020, and we'll never be able to achieve them without you. Can I count on you for one referral this year? And is there anything I can help you in your landscaping business? So those are two of my favorite scripts for my sphere of influence. And I would even add, instead of market update, did you receive your neighborhood report that you set up through command with them? So instead of going through and just plucking through your entire sphere of influence and putting everybody on a neighborhood search, why don't you do 3 today, or 5 today, or 10 today? And then tomorrow, call all those 3, 5, or 10 people and say, did you see the email I sent you yesterday? With all the emails we're getting from everyone about the virus, I thought it might be lost. And I just wanted to show you this valuable tool. We're being given a gift of slowing down. And I think that is what I'm trying to take away from this, is that we all have more time. We are not going to be going on the number of appointments that we were previously. So can we use that time that we're perhaps social distanced or quarantined to invest in that sphere of influence that we said, yeah, I know I need to send them cards. I know I need to do this. I know I need to do that. But I don't have time. We're going to have a lot of time. And maybe you can even enlist your children in making some cards. Those of you who are home with little ones, say, make me some cards that mommy can send to my friends. And say, well, it's a little hard to do real estate with all these young'uns here, whatever your language is. But, get them engaged in it. Buy some stencils or glitter. Please don't send glitter. I can't stand it when I get glitter in the mail, because it just is on me for weeks. I don't want to read through this. If we were having our live presentation, I would probably spend a little more time interacting and having you read the scripts. It's feeling very lecture-y, and we're about 40 minutes in. So this will be available for you, and I would love if we do have this video posted, just go ahead in the comments if you have any questions after this is mailed to you, or please send me an email. I'd like to conclude with, we're doing a diligent search for team leader. I've interviewed 3 people, and we have one that's very promising. I will be available, obviously, through this. We're going to be meeting Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 o'clock. We'll modify that according to the attendance and who's in, what you have questions on. Thank you, Jody and some others that have been really active in our Facebook group. I've asked Bob to reach out to all of you to join this, because again, I don't want to bombard your email. I'd rather have you come to us to look for information. We'll do our best to hashtag it Seminole Training, so you can come in and see these videos. And please, whatever you need, let's try to work together through this. One of the things I started with is I've been through a few of life's ups and downs. I was a single mom. I've had my elderly mother-in-law who passed away when she was 93, but had dementia, and I had to really take care of her. So there's been things in my life that have happened, and what I will tell you is I wouldn't have gotten through any of it without tremendous resources of friends and family who really helped me. And what I've known after only being in this office for 3 weeks is there really is a family here, and I know you really care about each other and you really want to help each other. So I have my cell phone, 813-748-1834. Please use it. I will take your calls. And then my email is lisaspencer@kw.com, and you will receive an answer to your question that you send via email. Of course, we still have Murray, our broker, on call, so definitely broker questions, take to him, because I've been out of the saddle for about a year and I don't want to give you bad information. There's been a lot of new laws. One of the things we're going to cover really soon is the marketing. We did have our Apollo Beach office get a citation for a business card marketing with the wrong, the name of the brokerage has to be the same size as your name. So they are looking for us, and we're going to have to try to marketing was supposed to be brought into alignment as of July of last year, But I'm looking at some of the business cards here. I see some of them aren't in compliance, so please take a look at that law again. We're gonna have Murray send that again. We really just want to keep you all safe. I'm hoping Freck's gonna back off for a little bit because we got enough to deal with this other stuff. But just want to try to keep you informed. Look forward to seeing all of you at Afternoon Team on Monday at 3 o'clock on our Zoom call. You'll get a link in the Lisa's list. If you're not getting Lisa's list, please send me an email at lisaspencer@kw.com. I'm probably in your spam because I am sending it through command, and if you somehow opted out at some point, you may not be getting the emails. So thank you, everyone. Any questions before we end?
Your phone number again.
813-748-1834. Go Keller Williams Seminole. Thank you. Love all you guys.